Hey guys, welcome to Beyond the Buzzer. We've got Hall of Fame inductee Troy Allen, a guy that I know too well. Had to battle against several times, whether it's his Hillsborough teams, Mount Juliet teams were amazing, and then Green Hill High School. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks.
Congrats for
Appreciate it.
Being inducted. So, if you was to name two of your favorite players all time that you've coached, you like me were retired, and doesn't necessarily have to be your best players, but guys that kind of stand out in your history that you would say two of your favorite players are.
Yeah, my favorite player, Sean Bridges, played point guard for me at Hillsborough. He was on the early Hillsborough team that wasn't very good as a freshman. He played a little bit, but then he started for 3 years. Passed away about 10 years ago in a car wreck. Just a great kid, just a leader and a winner. And then Antoine Majors, who I coached at Mount Juliet. Antoine was a football player, played at Austin Peay. But man, what a personality, what a winner. You know, we always joke that he couldn't shoot, couldn't dribble. He just won. You know, one of those guys. And
yeah.
They're not the two best players I've ever coached, but you know, I stayed with them. I spoke at Sean's funeral. I talked to Antoine probably once a month still today. So love those two guys.
Guys like that is what really kind of helped make your programs.
Yeah, that's
People,
what it's about.
They're the kind of unsung heroes. They don't get the accolades sometimes that your better players do, but without them, you're probably not as good.
That's right.
Next question: toughest gym to play in?
You know, that's a great question. We always struggled at Hendersonville High School for some reason. You know, the yellow brick road you walk back on, and it's a little dark.
Parquet
floor.
floor.
We struggled there, and you know, I didn't play there, or I coached there, but the old Mount Juliet High School gym, which I guess I coached there for 3 years before they built the new school. What a special place that was. And,
it's incredible. Hot.
Hot. We kept it hot.
Feel like it's right on top of you.
Coach Fryer had it rolling. You know, the girls' game was packed, and it was good times.
So, what was the best team that you coached against in your career?
That's a great question. Probably the Brandon Wright Brentwood Academy team. He wasn't their only player. We just really couldn't get a shot off against him.
Yeah,
you know, he was. That was probably the best team that I ever coached against.
Going, you and me both defensive guys. What's the toughest team that you played to score against?
That's a really good question. Your teams weren't fun, especially when y'all were rolling. Just, you know, some of the beach teams with Coach Joins, just
1-3-1.
Yeah, the 1-3-1 is just a different way to play basketball, and you know, it was a huge advantage for those guys when it was a one-game deal, like getting to the tournament. If you had some time to, you know, we played against it 3 times a year,
yeah.
But yeah, that some of his really good teams, it was sort of a nightmare to make a pass.
Last question: how would your former players describe you as a coach?
You know, I got a little thing. Coach Stewart, the coach at Green Hill, who was my assistant forever, sent me a thing, a bunch of kids congratulating me, and I think they would just say I'm consistent. You know, I was who I was, and I did it every day the same way. I didn't ever get too high, too low. I just tried to be the same person every day and go at it. And you know, we took a business-like approach to the game, and I think they would say he's consistent and still is in their lives.
That's awesome. Appreciate you being on, Coach Allen. Congratulations again on BCAT.
Thanks, man.
Well
Appreciate
deserved,
it.
man.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Beyond the Buzzer. Be sure to subscribe, guys. See you.